All right, I'm gonna try not to die during this. No guarantees.
It's all good, buddy. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, should we just get into it? Since
Let's.
we want to wait for it to kick off. You
What do
just
you
get
mean?
into it.
We're talking about take off? What are you talking about? What?
We can just get into it. Oh, motherfucker! Did I do
What's
this?
wrong?
Hold on, I did this in Chrome, didn't I? No, hold on. Ask the show manager to stop record. I am the show manager. What the fuck?
Apparently not. Who's managing the show now?
I did this in Edge so that way I don't have to fucking worry about this shit. Oh my god. Can you stop it or no?
No, we did this last time. That's the show manager.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
fuck? Hold on. I'll be right back. I am the show manager. What the shit, man? It still says cannot oh my god. I hate this so much. Ask the show manager to stop recording. Oh my god. What? Dude, this is this a joke at this point? Is Squadcast just like ha ha ha, these guys suck. Like what is going on?
Could be.
Like I just don't I am the showman. It's my account.
What is the showmaster?
What is going on? Apparently not. Okay. So, hey, leave the session real quick.
Me leave?
Yeah, I'm gonna have us both leave and see what happens.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's try this one more time. Start session. I am everything. What's up, BD? Oh my god, what is going what is going on? I don't know. Trying to figure out what's happening here. This is for some reason I cannot get it to go. So I'm just to delete this. I'm gonna delete this and then do another one. Create a new session. All right, 083. Let's try this one more time. I am the show manager. Y'all motherfuckers. Oh, I had to put myself in there, dude. Come on. Oh my god. I know I'm still streaming. I'm just giving my set of frustrations for this. That's all. How do I copy this link? Right, copy link. Okay. There you go. All right. That was frustrations. I know. I got here early for the tech issues. I love it. So good. I know. I'm not giving away state street secrets. The best part for me is it's 3 super tech savvy guys and it's still a mess. I know, right? That's how it always goes. Dom, I sent you the link. You invited me as, oh my god. Hold on. Try that new link. I'm gonna have to get another cup of coffee by the time this starts. You should accept my show participant. I'm in Was that the right link? Yeah, I put it in here. Okay, hold on. That is the right link. That is the right link. The last one I just sent.
There we go. What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that? And I also get this fail to join communication and conversation error every single time I join.
All right, I think we gotta have a talk with fucking Squadcast.
I don't get it, man.
Yo,
All right.
what?
I'm gonna get some more coffee real quick. Then we.
Yeah.
Fine.
All so funny. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Oh my god, I'm so tired. OSU, what's up, bud? I would like the record to reflect. It's not that. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. I'll sound like a fucking idiot, like everything else I say. So, just because we're tech savvy doesn't mean that a program that we use is it still in beta even? Like,
I don't know.
the program is the problem. It's not us. We're not the problem. The app is the problem.
Oh no! I hit recording and it says loading now.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't want to go back to the old way of doing things.
Boy, here's a thought, Charlie. So I'm sure all of these do this now, but like Stream Elements now has a call-in feature for a stream. I'm sure OBS is the same thing.
Where's this call-in feature? I'm gonna have to look into this.
Well, so I assume OBS has it, but Streamlabs definitely has it. And it literally is called Cam Link or Cam Chat or something. And if that's the case, I would be coming into your OBS if it's the same thing for OBS, and you would be able to record the audio on your end. You know, it would be the same audio end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's. I assume OBS has it because Streamlabs just steals everything OBS does. So on Streamlabs it's called Collab Cam.
Mm-hmm. Where's this in here?
I don't know about OBS though.
No. I'm using Streamlabs for this.
Oh, okay.
Is it under source?
I don't know. So I know that you click the notification bell on the bottom. Yeah.
Invite your guest to join your stream from a web browser. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure that out next time. Let me just reload this one more time and see what's up.
Let's try to get this. Yeah. Let's try to get the thing we have working, and then.
Yeah, be right back. Literally just gonna refresh the page and see what happens. Fingers crossed. Huzzah! Okay, needed a fresh refresh. Wow. I mean, the joke is, oh!
That's, you know what's actually hilarious about Josh coming in just now? We didn't think he'd be coming today, and he came in just as we were able to get it working. You just missed 20 minutes of it not working, Josh. You skipped all the technical problems. Maybe it started working just because you came in at this moment.
That was intentional.
Maybe that's what happened.
That's exactly what happened. Now I'm curious.
I was gonna say, is he recording? Is it recording?
I don't know.
It doesn't show you like the.
It says recording at the top of my screen.
It says Chef Grumpy ZZZ. So.
All right, works. So you can come. So this app allows people to join in midway, and it will record their audio, but it doesn't allow you sometimes to record in the first place.
Yeah, it doesn't allow you to record in the first place. Yeah, 100%.
Literally 20 minutes, Josh, of us trying to get this going.
I was surprised. Not really. That was a joke.
It's all recording. Yes, OSU. Thank you. OSU in the chat. Let us know it's recording. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you.
Yeah. All right. Should we kick it off?
Kick it. Are you wearing the hat to the football league that you just did that you just shot on? Or what the fuck was it called again?
Wrexham.
Wrexham. Is
What?
that the hat? Is that the hat for him?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Overachievers Gaming
I was
Podcast.
trying to do the tangent before you started recording.
I'm getting into it because I wanted
Oh,
to
you
have
want to
that.
talk about? You want to like?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to like flex? You can flex. It's all right.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
flex.
go ahead.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
flex.
flex.
And
Yeah,
also,
go
that
ahead.
was my jumping off part.
Intro. Sorry, intro.
We are the Overachievers Gaming Podcast. I'm your host Vash, joined as always by Ashley Pastrami and Chef. I'm Grumpy Crondo.
It's been a
Grumpies.
tell you what, man. If your pet ever gets fleas,
Oh no!
strap yourself in for that animal to
You
make
got-
your life a living fucking hell.
You got
no.
fleas. You got storms trying to kill you.
Hurricanes.
Hmm.
The locusts are coming to town.
I wouldn't be surprised
You
if
know,
the next thing that like all of a sudden
getting rid of your firstborn in Florida.
all of a sudden
The one you don't know about.
the whole book of Revelations is
The
going
whole gambit of Revelations, exactly, coming through to Florida.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, so you can find us on Instagram, OG.podcast. Our Twitter is OverachieversP. Our website
Always-
is OGPodcast.fm, where you can get this episode and every
Yeah,
episode where we talk about video games, what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, some gaming news, and more often than not, just some random rantingness. One of these days, we'll get back onto an actual schedule. Hopefully,
Technically, we're back on an every other week schedule.
well, I meant. You
know what's funny?
not
I
a
feel
schedule.
I approach this to like the Mayan calendar. Like at one point, I'm sure the calendar was up to date, but with leap years and daylight savings, all these things, it changes. For all we know, we're back on the original schedule that we ever had from way back when of every other week. It's every once in a while we have to cancel one and go and skip it to the next week. We've probably done that so many times. We're probably back to originally whatever it was that we had. At what point?
Yeah. Well, I meant it's probably more. I meant more of a schedule of the show, like how we're talking. Like, hey, here's the intro, here's the thing, here's whatever.
Oh no! What's the fucking point of that? You don't need that. Let me tell you something. Oh, I'm really congested, by the way. Sorry if I do that a lot.
That's what
I have to apologize that on all my work calls. If you don't like, I don't even know what bit I'm going for right now.
I don't know where you're going for. And
is that an animal or a cat? Oh no! Whoa, he's bugging.
No. Keep the mic on, please. It's quite fun.
Does he have a? Did you? Okay, we're real quick because I'm going to talk about. Did you give him? It's really funny. It was not really funny. I'm sorry, but it's interesting. A coincidence. I just gave all my cats flea medicine because theirs just ran out. Do you do flea medicine with Atreyu? He's still getting them. Is he an outdoor cat?
No.
How do you get
I don't know where they're coming from.
Weird.
So it's just from the hours of like 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. he goes ham, and then
just meowing.
Yeah, and then he just like every day this week.
Oh no.
So I mean, I have a vet coming on Monday. I had to get a mobile vet to come because the actual vet won't allow me to bring him in.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they lock down flea shit hard.
Yeah. So
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so it's been yeah.
Oh, sorry, Bubby.
Remember that song we had last time where you don't want to wake up because everybody sucks and everything is fucked and everybody sucks.
Yeah, the illustrious
the
Fred
greatest
Durst
poet,
from Limp Bizkit.
American poet.
Yeah.
It's
Great American poet.
It's the motto of my week.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
It's hilarious.
Well, it's hilarious for us.
It's hilarious. I'm sure it's like absolutely.
He just goes, man.
Yeah, not very hilarious for Josh. I'm so sorry.
I think he's also mad because I had to barricade all the sleeping spots in the closet where he does, because to prevent a flea infestation, you have to pretty much nuke everywhere that's like a cloth surface.
Sure.
So I have barricaded the closet from him, and he's now currently in there looking at this like giant wall, just pissed.
Oh, bub. Bubby.
Animals. It's like having a child, except you can't talk to them. Like they don't.
And you can leave them alone.
You can leave them alone, yes.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
My favorite part. Yeah. That's why I'll have the cats over the kids any day.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
Where can people find? Did you already go through that part?
Yeah, OG.podcast, Overachievers P, OGpodcast.fm, and also you can find us also on TikTok at OG.podcast.
And also, make sure you follow. Okay, make sure you follow the Instagram because apparently the OG podcast Instagram is now just an art gallery of me doing and saying dumb shit. Apparently,
yeah, well, that's every episode.
apparently,
It's just people can actually listen to it in a smaller bite size.
it's true.
So
All three
I've
clips you
actually had
posted
a
lot.
lot. I actually had a lot of fun dealing with that. So
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're hilarious. I look hilarious, definitely.
Yeah.
In the
You
most
should
flattering way.
scoot a little bit to your left so you can be front and center on the camera. Now everyone's going to go. So I just go underneath.
Oh wait, no, I need to go the other way.
I really wish that I had. Oh shit, my headphones just came out. Don't talk. No one's saying anything. I can't
So
hear
Dom doesn't
make fun
know
of me.
anything that he's talking about.
you. It'd be really funny if I just had like a really tall chair so I could just like. That's all I go. It's not that far down, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, Dom is at an 11. Chef is at a 3. Probably I wasn't near my mic.
The funny thing is, I'm not really even at 11.
energy wise, he's what he talking about.
My energy's my energy's not even up there. I just feel like Chef is just so low of energy that it looks like my energy is really high. You know. I guess in the rate, if you look at it, okay, so well, you didn't have to come today, buddy. You could have rested. It's all good.
No, it's okay.
Always appreciate you being here. Sorry that
I've
Ryan's
never
having a bad
taken
time.
Ambien, and I took one last night, and I took one around like 9:30 last night, and I went to sleep. Yeah, so I fell asleep at like 10, and heard my phone beeping when you started texting me.
That's all good. It's all good.
Sorry, it's so rough, buddy.
The funny part is you both had the exact same response. I was like, pod today? And you're like, didn't we do one last week? I'm like, no, it was 2 weeks ago.
I don't know what day it is. I don't know what days are.
I spent the last 10 days in Los Angeles. So yeah.
Oh, look at you. Gee, what was it for, huh? Can't talk about it, huh?
Yeah, I know. I can't talk about it.
Yeah, I know.
And it was also
it was
Mr.
Mystery Man.
Mr. Cool Man over there.
No, it was actually
Secret
for
Mr. I go everywhere,
Agent
but
Man.
for work for mysterious reasons. As he mutes his mic to cough.
Yeah, so
Anyways, moving on with the
well,
next subject.
Phasmophobia had a really big update.
yeah, I saw you playing that this week.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Are we deterring away from the fact that Vash is actually a secret agent man, but he tries to mask it as a film career working
Dude, could you imagine?
on stuff
Okay,
for Ryan
listen,
Reynolds?
I am not in any way meaning this to be insulting. Could you imagine Charlie as a fucking agent of some kind?
Can you imagine me?
Look at this sweet like ding dong boy. Could you like you know that stupid meme that everyone reposts where it's like first day as like an assassin and they dump the powder in the water and they mix it with the finger and they taste it and they die. Like that meme has been made so many times and it's like it's like a dead horse at this point, but that would be Charlie. Charlie would be like, all right, got it. Dead.
I feel like Charlie hangs out with Chuck Norris and doesn't talk about it.
I mean, Chuck Norris. You mean Chuck Norris hangs out with me?
Oh,
did you hear that?
That's a good retort.
Wow.
Well, okay. Yeah, he did some work shit. Who gives a fuck? Media stuff.
I know, I was kidding. I was just
Phasmophobia, though, one of my favorite games still. Unfortunately, you know, you can only be so scared of it for so long, and then you're just like, oh, okay, they go, you know, whatever. They've completely redone it from the ground up, like almost an not entirely new game. That's not the way to put it, but it looks like.
Atreyu has some comments about Phasmophobia.
He has feelings, but they've redone it so hard, like and a huge glow up is what I'm getting to. Huge glow up. It's like a brand new game. They've redone a few maps. They've added some new maps. They've reworked how a lot of the ghost hunting stuff works, so it's like it's better. Just in time for spooky season, obviously, perfect time to have it come out. I love it again. It is a lot more. Oh, this sweet boy. Oh no, he's like, don't hold me. I don't want this. Oh no, okay, he's chilling.
He won't shut up. So I mean, I had to get him to shut up.
No,
sorry, I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. He's a cute boy.
There he goes.
He's like, why have you forsaken me?
Say hi. Zombie mode. That's why cats hate people. You do things like that to them.
Oh my god, I'm such an asshole to my cats.
Yeah,
I just like throw them around.
He's about to belt one. Just wait for it. It's gonna be super loud.
But the game is like it's like spooky again. It is like genuinely pretty scary again. Like the ambience of it, they up to like a third. I think
Is
they
that because
like
you don't know where everything is, or because like they added elements to the game that made it
pretty
scarier?
predictable before. It did get pretty like you never knew where things were, but like you can kind of, even though things were random, you could kind of like predict it like a little bit of like what could happen, like if there's a hunch or whatever. Now it's so it used to be, let's say you're doing a medium-sized home, you're like hunting a ghost in a medium-sized home.
Can you
Not even like
can you just like go over what it is? I still don't know. I remember.
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia.
So,
I
and I was actually
vaguely
just about to
remember.
explain, it's technically not a ghost hunting game. Phasmophobia is a glorified puzzle game. I know that sounds so funny. You're not hunting a ghost, you're not trapping a ghost, you're not like ridding the haunted house of the ghost. You're literally, your entire existence in a level is just trying to find out what ghost it is. That's it. And then you leave. And you get a
Oh,
bunch of
so
money
they
if you're
removed
right.
the element where you're like, I thought you were like having to take a piece or like a memento or something of
So
the.
there are, so the whole thing is to get money to buy gear to make your existence easier, to get more, like to find the ghost easier for the next stage. There are things in the maps randomized, like either a Ouija board or a bone or something like that. Charlie, why'd you just go take your
I'm
camera off?
blowing my nose.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to
blow your
sneeze.
nose. Let the
Sorry.
people see. Let him see. Some people, they're into that.
No,
You know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
doing that.
That's really funny. Okay, that's
Man,
funny.
listen, if I can watch, or if 2,000 people can watch a dude sleep on stream, I'm pretty sure they can watch you blow your nose.
There's someone out there that has a kink that's watching you blow your nose, Charlie. You just haven't found them yet. And that's like your your ticket to fame.
Yeah, dude.
So
I don't know if I want that.
the game is all about trying to identify what type of ghost it is, and you get money for it. And so there's tons of tools to help you identify it. There's a thermometer to see if it's freezing temperatures. There's a spirit box where the ghost can communicate to you. There's motion sensors. There's uh um what would you call it? Like an to see like a fingerprint. What's that? A black light. There's like a black light to see fingerprints. So there's all of
Not all
these,
blacklight sees.
huh?
It's not all blacklight sees.
Yeah. Okay. Good one. Yeah. Talk about sperm, dude. Oh, dude's coming.
Ghoul sperm.
Ghost
Uh,
sperm.
But so there's all these tools to help you figure out what type of ghost it is, and you obviously you have to do all this while your sanity is dropping, and that's the meter that will, like, the further your sanity drops, the easier it is for the ghost to hunt. The ghost hunts, it can kill you, right? So it used to be when the ghost hunted, you would know it very easily. Like the front door to the building or whatever map you're on would shut, it would lock you in. Your camera would kind of go all fuzzy, your voice comms would crack out. So if you were in a bigger map and the ghost hunted and it wasn't close to you, you would know instantly. You would know, you know what I mean? But now the ghost hunting effects only happen when it's close to you. So the ghost could be hunting, it could be not near you. You could be doing your normal thing, and suddenly now it's close to you. It's you have these effects that you know it's hunting, and you could be fucked like instantly, you know. So like that makes it a little more risky. Like if you're deep in this map, like if it's like there's a few maps that are pretty big. There's like an asylum, there's like a high school, there's a prison. They're large maps, unlike the smaller houses and farms and stuff you can go on. You could be pretty deep in there, and the ghost could be hunting and you not even know it, and suddenly you're trapped from getting out or hiding or whatever. And you could hide, obviously. You have to hide behind doors, walls, or objects. Charlie, you playing a video game right now? You're not looking at me.
No,
I feel like,
I'm looking at something.
yeah, right, okay.
He's
I
playing.
can't play StarCraft, but you could
He's
fucking
playing
look at
Farm
something.
Simulator.
Play Farming Simulator.
I'm literally on my laptop. Like,
Well,
it's
maybe
like right here.
maybe stop playing
He's
StarCraft on your laptop.
He's reading one of his NDAs for
Right,
secret agent
exactly.
missions.
And
that he has
actually,
to go on.
he's getting a Slack message from Ryan Reynolds right now.
From
Yeah,
Ryan.
You're not
There-
wrong.
it's-
You're not
it's-
wrong.
What you doing?
Oh, he's not
He's
wrong.
like, hey babe, what you doing? What you
He's like,
doing,
hey,
babe?
dude.
Just check to see if you're
What'd
free.
you have for breakfast?
Yeah. He's like, when are we shooting our next commercial? But so wait, what was I just saying? I lost the part I was saying.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
You asshole. You asked me about the game. You asked me about it, motherfucker.
I know. You're talking about the stages of phasmophobia and why it's good.
Yes. So it used to be, it was pretty easy to hide. You just hide, you jump into a closet, you close the door, you hide behind a thing. But now ghosts will gravitate towards the last place they heard a sound. So if you're making noise, you're talking to your boys, you're running around in this room, suddenly the hunt starts happening. If you hide in that room, that ghost is coming to that room. You know what I mean? So it just made it harder to survive. It made it harder to know when a ghost is next to you or when it's hunting, and it just makes everything more risky because if you die, you lose all of the items that you were using, and you don't gain any money. So, like if you have to like spirit boxes are like $50 a spirit box. If you bring in 3 spirit boxes, not only did you lose $150, you didn't gain any money from that level to buy them back. So the good thing is that when I first started this game, I got so far that I just have a lot of money and I have a lot of gear. So like for me, it's actually pretty fine. Like if I die a bunch, but like people playing starting out, it's actually a little more difficult because you have the risk of not getting any money to buy gear, and you can't guess the ghost level unless you buy gear. You can't guess the ghost unless you buy gear. There are a few ways actually you could guess some ghosts, but like it's like a hard guess, whereas you have a pretty good guess when you gain hard evidence via the tools in the game. But yeah, so they made the game harder. They updated the maps. Graphically, it looks way better too. Like they definitely like I said, huge glow up. Very fun again. I'm gonna be playing it a lot during October. Gonna try to stream a bunch of it. Yeah,
Cool.
spooky
Yeah,
season's back.
I saw you streaming it a little bit. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Dom streams. I should probably do that at some point.
OSU, real question. Does it still make Dom squeal like a girl? I actually don't think I squealed. I did get scared though. There was a moment. So one last thing on the game, then we can move on. We were doing the new asylum level. The asylum used to be a giant map, but it was like kind of badly made, and it was like it wasn't worth ever doing because of how big it was and how kind of like there were too many rooms and shit. They remade it, and it's actually so much better now.
Does it make
And
like creepy ass sounds?
oh my god, there's ambient noises everywhere. It's fucking spooky. So in the asylum now, there's like it's completely redone. There's 2 new rooms that really speak out to you in terms of fucking spookiness. One is a morgue, and there's like they did a good job. And the other one, the chapel that's in the asylum, now just has blood splattered everywhere, and there's
Oh,
like lit
okay.
candles, and it's fucking spooky, right?
That's not creepy.
Yes. And there's ambient sounds everywhere. The ghost may like slam shut doors and shit every once in a while. If it can throw objects at you, it could like breathe or it could whisper in your ear that like your partners can't hear. So yeah, it's like spooky shit. And me and my buddy were down in the basement of the asylum. We were going to the morgue, and he walked out of the morgue. The door shut behind him. We both got whispered in our ear, and then the ghost just appeared and then disappeared. And I was like, well, I think I'm good. I think I'm done for the, and we already playing for like an hour at that point, so like the nerves were on high. And I was like, yep, okay, yep, I think I'm good. I'm done.
Yeah,
I guess it's a Banshee. We're done.
I could 100% see myself like getting really baked, playing that in pitch black, and
I don't
having
think
that
I could play
happen.
it. I don't think I could play it.
Yeah, where it's like where it happens like that, and I'm like wearing headphones, and I hear something, and I'd be like,
yeah, I don't think I could play it.
all right, I'm good.
I think that'd fuck me up
video
too
game
much
for the day.
But it's like, yeah, it's definitely it's re-upped. Like I said, big glow up. They did
You
good.
think
And
they have more than
remember,
one person working on the game now?
oh yeah, ever since they blew up like a year or so ago. When did it blow up?
Yeah.
End of 2020, maybe? I don't think it was last year. I think it might have been 2020. I don't remember. But I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember at all.
it was it was like Among Us. It was one of the games that like a million people flew towards. They probably made a dumb amount of money. And yeah, I'm
Probably
almost
mid
positive
2020 or early 2020. It wasn't 2021. I think it was before that.
I think it was before that too. Yeah. But like definitely was able to get some more people on. You could tell because like the graphics are so much better. The map design is really good. So yeah. So I played that the other night, decided to play more of it. And I haven't played it in a bit, but I'm gonna play it. Last night I played Warhammer at my local shop I play at, and I play in this league. And me and the dude just got to talking. Someone was hanging out at the table that I'm friends with, and they're asking how work was going. And I talked, and like I mentioned Twitch, and the dude's like, "Oh, I work in like game stuff too." He is one of the game designers from Aliens Fire Team. Was it Cold Dog or something? Whatever the studio is, something like that, like Cold Iron. I don't know. I didn't know that's the only game they've ever made is Aliens Fire Team, which is like a pretty big game for them.
Man, for a first game, that's a pretty good game.
Huge. Game was great. He was actually it was actually really sweet because I guess the game has had a lot of mixed reviews, and he felt good. Like you could tell visibly that he felt good that I told him I enjoyed the game so much. But I guess they have a new update that just came out that again, like it like made a lot of quality of life improvements in the game. So I'm gonna play it again soon. Super nice dude though, really fun game. Beat me by 5 points. I was so mad. Because I thought I was winning the whole game. That's what I swear to God. We almost called the games. Like,
What,
okay,
you
you won.
don't know you've won until the very end?
Well, we're each keeping score. I thought
Mm.
I had more points than him. And then we get to the end and he's like, with that and that, okay, I have 65. And I was like, wait, I have 60. Wait, I was beating you this entire game. What the fuck? When did this happen?
He threw you for a loop with chalk. Just like, oh, I worked for the game.
I got fucking distracted. He distracted me. Super nice
Part
dude
of his,
though.
part of his tactic.
I know. He specifically designed all the guns in the game. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, really random, like super small world. The entire team's in LA. When the pandemic happened, he moved from LA to New York because he's like, I want to live in New York and I don't have to stay in LA, which is pretty funny because everyone left. Most people left New York when the pandemic happened. This dude chose to come, which is kind of funny. Yeah, super nice dude. I think who makes it now. I need to know.
What, Aliens Fire Team?
Yeah, I think it's Cold Iron Studios.
Yeah, Coldplay Studios.
Coldplay. Yeah, Cold Irons, and they're hiring right now. Funny enough, let's see what their openings are.
Are they in New York?
No, they're in LA, but all of this is remote.
Are they looking for a director of technology by any chance?
Animation engineer, external development manager, lead environment artist, principal lighting artist, produce external development, QA engineer, senior animation engineer, senior animator, senior character artist.
So essentially, they need a whole team.
I mean, I can only assume that they're probably. I can only assume that this is probably because they're making more games now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that would make sense, right? I mean, that game was. I don't want to say it was a flop by any means.
Well, no, I mean, I think it could. I would like to say a big healthy portion of its gameplay came from the fact it was immediately on Games Pass.
Oh yeah. I was curious. How does that work? Do they go into like how that works? Do they get like a kickback from them?
I would assume have to get a kickback, right? They have to. There's zero way.
Games Pass?
Yeah, have to. There has to be.
You probably have to pay to get on there or something. Like,
but then how do you get money out of it though? Is what I want to know.
How do you, the consumer, or how does
how does the game studio get it?
Oh,
I bought the game. I didn't realize that. I actually own it on Steam. I didn't even get it on Games Pass. That's funny. I didn't. So the new patch is Pathogen, which I haven't tried it yet.
Serious question: does Squadcast have a light mode?
Yes.
Or dark mode?
There is a dark mode. Yes, that's what I'm running right now.
All right.
If you hit the settings, maybe not for this. But
Yeah,
I think
I'll ask you later.
I think it's in the actual your account settings. Anyway.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail you.
It's all good. I'm gonna try this though. Yeah, it's called Pathogen. There's 3 new missions, new guns, quality of life stuff. Maybe there's even a new class, I think. I really should. I actually was like 2 missions away from finishing the game. I should finish the game and then do Pathogen.
So you're saying you didn't platinum the game?
I'm not about that platinum shit. I don't do.
I know.
I think. I wish you had fun watching me play it. Who doesn't have fun watching me play games? I'm the best. I think obviously doing like any sort of reward stuff in the games is like all fine and dandy, but for me it distracts me when I'm playing it if I'm too focused on doing this, that, and the other thing. You know what I mean about like getting those things. But that's just because I can't focus on anything at all ever, so I have to, you know. Oh God, is there a flood warning? Great.
I can't focus on anything. Is there a flood warning?
I just got a fucking flood warning, and you know,
that's literally like you literally proved your own point mid-sentence, like unintentionally.
Well, because this is
I know you're actually
for me bad.
About it.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
Well,
dude, speaking of which, did you see the picture that Genlock posted of some dudes in Tampa that had a giant 8-bit video game collection? And
is that crazy? That's so terrible.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's so terrible.
$2 million video game collection.
Jesus
and the
Christ.
Insurance is only going to cover $250,000 of it. Like, that's I I mean, well, you guys, me as a collector, I find it tragic more so that that's like a chunk of history just like erased, But I'm sure for the guy, that's like, yeah,
Terrible.
that's like
Terrible. Fuck.
that's your life, That's
That
your
is
assets. It's a lot of money. So, for anybody out there that's a collector, FYI, look up collector's insurance because it is a thing and you definitely want to make sure you have it if your collection is worth anything. It is not worth saying to yourself, "Oh, it's not worth me spending $100 a month because nothing's ever going to happen to it." And then one day something comes along and just destroys it. Shit, I put my whole collection in the closet. I packed it up in plastic boxes, the bins, big plastic tote bins, and put it away in the closet because I was like, God forbid this window right here gets
right.
smashed in and then rain comes pouring in my
So
room.
we
like,
actually, because of the last flooding, which was our 7th flood in a year, we now finally, which is fucking stupid, we didn't do it forever ago. I'm like kicking myself in the ass for it. We finally have renter's insurance plus flood insurance. Because fun fact, in New York, well, I don't know if it's actually everywhere, but renter's insurance doesn't cover flooding.
Correct.
Yeah,
So we had to
no, it
get
doesn't.
a separate policy. But
Yeah,
we finally have it. Covers up to $5,000 of flood damage. And then
For
we
personal
have
items, right? Not just for personal items though.
yeah, I mean the apartment building itself is insured.
Yeah.
But since they don't own our shit, they can't claim that. So if anything breaks with the apartment, that's down them.
That's their
They're
thing.
good. But then we now have all of our personal shit is insured, which God, we fucking should have done that so long ago.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't do it after the first time and you guys had to buy a new bed.
Could have, should have, would have.
Really important, actually, especially for gamer. I feel like gamers, it hits harder because we usually have.
Well, luckily, all my
more...
shit's on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Our downstairs is like our chill area.
I mean, if you look in the photo, like they're definitely a basement, and I kind of like I kind of have to be like,
crazy to have a basement.
We had like
it's kind of great. Oh my god! Again, my fucking headphones.
We had like 4 or 5 days to plan for this kind of thing. Everybody knew it was coming straight for Tampa. If you're gonna leave a $2 million video game collection in a basement, I feel like you could have at least like tried to remove like some of it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I know
like you never want to be like, because no one deserves natural disasters. Like no one deserves any, regardless of like what is coming or not. But at the same time, it's like, come on.
Yeah, like I mean, like if you had like, for example, if I had like a $2 million video game collection and I had games that were like Earthbound that were in a box worth $2,500, that shit's going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to leave it sitting in the basement. But if I have like 100 cartridges that are worth $2 a piece, I'm not necessarily going to freak out about those, So it's definitely like the boxed and the systems, like those are the things that I would have been so upset about, because the boxed items are what you just can't get back. Cartridges you can always, get reprint. I mean, you could do the same thing with the boxes, like you could do the reprints, but it's the same thing as that with anything vintage, right? Like it just isn't authentic at that point.
For sure.
Yeah, authentic vintage, I guess you could say.
Looks like Reddit's down right now, so that's fun. I was trying to load it so we could see it, and I was like, "Oh, it's down." So
yeah,
whatever.
Try to do what we were actually talking about doing. Right. Okay, we'll write to Squadcast. Hey, could you make Reddit work during the hour that we're actually podcasting, please? Thank you.
That'd be great.
Thanks, Squadcast.
So, outside of Phasmophobia, are you doing anything else, Tom?
No video games. I was playing Valheim for a bit, but me and my friends that were playing kind of hopped out. We did like everything there kind of was to do, and I was like in this like phase of trying to build this giant castle, and I just got kind of bored doing it. So I haven't really been playing it. Not really playing too much. There's a new army of Warhammer that just came out. And there hasn't been a new army for a long time, and I'm really into them. I don't know if I actually mentioned this
last time. Yeah,
they're called Leagues of Votan. They're space dwarves. So like, is that gonna work? Is that gonna focus?
Yeah, it focused in.
Did it?
Ish.
It did for like a second, didn't it?
It has like skulls on the bottom, and
yeah, I did that. That was custom for Dami.
Look at you!
Custom. What'd you do? 3D printed?
Oh no, that focused in. That actually
no.
He has like a gun and a sword.
He's supposed to stand on this tactical rock, and I was like, "That's fucking whack." And
you got to make him look way more epic than that.
I have a literal box of skulls. So I put a bunch of skulls and I put it in the same pose as the rock, and I was like, that's way fucking cooler that he's standing all these
It
skulls.
is. That's cool.
But so they're space dwarves. So they're like their whole theme is that they're like, you know, galactic miners. And so like to give you an idea, a normal space marine size height. Come on, dude. Is that gonna work?
Yeah.
So that's like a normal on the blue guy in gold is a normal space marine size. This guy is the Leagues of Votan. Like so I can say that as you can see, they're like they are dwarves. They're like, but
We
so
call them
yeah,
little people now. Little Marines.
the race is dwarf. The race of them is dwarf. Okay, this isn't a nickname for them, a derogatory nickname.
Little
Actually, no, their
mini
race
Marines.
actually isn't
Mini
dwarf.
Marines
It's
is
actually
better.
it's called kin. The race is called the kin. So they just came out. I'm so into the vibe of them. The aesthetic is super fucking cool. The army is cool as shit. As like I don't know, I'm really into this like space mining warrior. You know what I mean?
That's pretty rad.
So yeah, I've been building these like crazy because I want to start playing them immediately. So besides Fast Food, I haven't done any other video games, but I actually am probably like tomorrow or this week gonna try out the new expansion for Fireteam, Alien's Fireteam.
Is that on PlayStation Plus at all? I want to try that. Like, is that?
I would assume so.
I should look that up.
I feel like when something's on Games Pass, it's usually on PlayStation Plus, right?
Well, they have that
Dude,
new subscription thing now, so
I found a game on Games Pass that I had to subscribe to Games Pass just so I could play it.
What game?
It's called it's a game from the 90s called Full Throttle. Have you
I
ever
know
heard
that.
of a
yeah.
game?
I
Yeah.
played that. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
know that.
Have you ever heard of a game called Day of the Tentacle or
Yeah.
Maniac Mansion?
I played that.
So it's from the same, I think it's from the same studio, I want to say, LucasArts. But it's like one of those 90s point and click games where you got to kind of like
Mhm.
go through, and I don't know. I just remember playing it as a kid, and it was just one of the Day of the Tentacle and that one and King's Quest 6 were like the top 3 games I remember playing when my
From
parents
Sierra.
got me. Yeah. From when my parents I had like an old Pentium computer in my room, like my dad's
Nice.
old hand me down, and I remember I just playing the crap out of it. And Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Those 4
Oh,
games for
dude,
some
yeah.
reason on PC DOS. Like I just remember playing the crap
What
out of those
was
4.
what was the computer brand that had the cow and like the cow?
Compact?
Was it Compact?
Compact
No,
Presario.
it was Gateway, right?
Gateway. Yeah.
Um, Gateway doesn't exist anymore, I assume, right?
No.
I remember I had a Gateway.
Yeah.
I played. I was a big fan. So I learned how to like type in spell on King's Quest, the OG one. So King's Quest,
okay.
Space Quest with Roger Wilco.
Yeah.
And I used to play Heroes Quest, which is kind of like their fantasy adventure, kind of like action, sword and board kind of deal.
Tight.
So
yeah,
What-
my cousin got me into Day of the Tentacle. I remember she moved from California when we moved to Nashville, and I got my hands on that, and I was just obsessed with it. I thought it was just like the greatest as a kid. Like the Day of the Tentacle game was so cheeky, and it was just a great game. But anyways, that I found out this week that Full Throttle, a remaster of it, is on Games Pass, so I had to resubscribe to it just because I want to play through it. And but Dom, I cut you off. What were you about to say?
Oh, I was gonna say something stupid. Charlie, I just got for my birthday, I got an email from Knights of Terror wishing me happy birthday. It must have been an automated thing.
by the
I
way,
guess
happy birthday! I forgot
Oh,
to wish you
I
happy
think
birthday.
you said it's
What's
right.
Knights of
Did
Terror?
I've been so out of the loop the last 10 days. So
It's the old clan that Charlie was in. I think it's not a thing anymore, right?
it's still a thing, but not as active as it used to be.
Really? I
Yeah.
like. Yeah, I went to the website. I think the last post or blog or something was like 2015 or something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so we all know what I've been playing. There's no need to
Do we?
talk too long about it. Yeah, dude, Wrath of the Lich King came out on Monday. Oh, by the way, this is kind of funny, but I might have touched base on this. There's like 3 mega servers on WoW, and right now people are setting alarms to get up at around 10 a.m.
Get
to
outta
start
here.
logging in, and the login queue starts around 10:30 in the morning and begins to be around 2 to 3 hours to log into the server. So now, which is where I drew. I mean, I am now playing on a different server with my friends because we couldn't take it, but it's now to the point where the guild that I was gonna play with, they are requiring people to download Chrome Remote Desktop and be logged in at or by around 11 a.m. every day, so that you're available to raid around 9 p.m. that evening. Yeah,
Okay.
that's where the game is at right now, because Blizzard never addressed their server issues. So outside of that, I am on the only server that has balanced PvP, where there is 50% alliance and 50% horde. And let me tell you that shit has been so much fucking fun for me, because I'm playing a prot warrior. I cannot tell you how many times I've rolled up on like a warlock and a mage leveling together, and I just shit on both of them, and they can't do anything about it. And it's been like, I am actually way behind my friends, because I keep going and PvPing instead of questing, which is
Mm.
like totally the opposite of me playing World of Warcraft. And I don't know why, I'm just having fun just destroying people. It's
Sure.
like actually really fun. And I've never experienced world PvP on WoW, because every time I've always played on mega servers where it's like 99% horde, or like 80% horde, and
Right.
it's just different, where I'm like, ooh, I see a mining node over there, and then a death knight comes out of nowhere and just like yanks me back, and he's got like 3 of his
Sure.
boys with him, and they're like, nah bitch, that's not your node. I'm like, oh, but I just wanted to clank and get my shit and dip, but no. But anyways,
Clank clank.
that's what I've been doing. I've been having fun with it. What else did I play? Oh, the new D2 patch dropped,
Oh
2.5,
yeah.
I'm
with
so
the
sad that it's not in
it's gonna
offline.
be, I'm pretty sure what they said is that they're gonna roll it out like halfway into season 2. I think that their thing is that they didn't want people to just avoid the season 2, the ladder, because they know that there's a lot of people out there that prefer to play offline mode due to being able to jack up the player count, which
Yeah.
automatically boosts the magic find innately. So with terror zones, you could essentially create an 8-man game and have like 800% magic find solo. So like they kind of the devs were even pretty open about saying like, this is a little bit overpowered, and we just can't, we in good faith, we cannot like release this just yet. Like that's what I remember them saying, because my buddy actually is one of the guys I grew up with. He's like one of the top speedrunners in D2, and we were talking about it because their whole little community was like pretty stoked about this patch. And
Yeah, I'm excited to
money might,
play it. Like when ladder comes out, I'll definitely play it. It's like soon, right? It's October 5th, so it's Tuesday.
yeah. So my buddy, I think this is such a cool speed run that he does, but he starts a paladin at level 1 and will within about 8 hours kill Uber Tristram, like the Uber Diablo and all that stuff, by
What?
himself. Yeah, dude, it's actually like, it's insanely impressive. Like he'll go from level 1 all the way through hell with a paladin and gear himself out like a smited in, and be able to go in there and kill those end bosses by himself. Like
How do you?
uh,
Wow, that's crazy. That
yeah,
drop
believe
rate's
it or not,
insane.
my buddy Barry, like he actually is one of the was one of the first people to solo Uber Diablo and Uber Bale and all that shit, and he wrote the guide on how to do it as a smited in. Really cool guy. He fucking loves Diablo 2. Like that's what he does full time for a living. But anyways, with the new patch, like it's pretty
impressive.
cool. I tried them out. Like it definitely some of them are good. I got the Durance of Hate, and as
Well, it
a
changes
tool
every
source.
hour.
Yeah, it does change every hour. So when I was playing it, I got the Durance of Hate. So I kept going in and out and in and out and killing Mephisto, and I got a bunch of really good stuff. The EXP is definitely better. Like you get, so I have not unlocked hell, or excuse me, you, in order to unlock terror zones, you
You have to
have to
beat
kill
Bale.
Bale in that difficulty. So if you want to find terror zones in hell, you have to kill Bale in hell. I'm not one of those people that joins the one to or the rush to hell games. Like I like to actually try to get there myself. So I don't have a character there yet.
Is that
I
like an
want to
idea of like rushing, like finishing a raid like world's first or something, or
No,
I
it's
mean
just
like
well,
rush
no,
to hell?
you can have a character, like you can join, like I could have like a level 30, or I think there's like a minimum requirement. I think it has to be like 40 or 50 or something
like
like that.
yeah,
Yeah, but
Mm.
you
like
have to like
45.
you have like somebody that's like level 99 or whatever, like a very powerful sorceress or hammerden that has enigma, so you can teleport all over the map. They basically just like take you to Andariel, throw up a TP, you go in, they kill Andariel, boom, you go to Act 2. They go around, they find the whole Horadric staff for you. They go pop the TP up right in front of Duriel's thing. You walk in, boop, open up the thing, they kill Duriel, boom, you move on. Like they basically rush you through to the end, and it's very common in Diablo. Like people don't like to do the grind. Like not everybody likes to climb all the way to hell. Some people like to be rushed there so they can like go into a public game and start picking shit up and start gambling. Like they just bypass the grind basically. The like to 1 to 60 grind. So anyways, I don't even remember why I brought up rushing. Oh, well, anyways,
Classic.
okay, yeah. So you asked me why they do it. The terror zones. So the terror zones, they spawn in the difficulty where you have cleared it. So I went back to Nightmare, and the EXP I was getting in a terror zone in Nightmare by myself was like triple the amount that I was getting in Act 1 of Hell by myself. So it's a pretty fat amount of EXP, and the drops were insane. Like I got a couple crazy good runes. I got a bunch of really good uniques and stuff like that. So I think it was a great addition to the game. I'm pretty excited about it. Alternatively, Charlie and I both got invites to the D4 endgame of the beta, which I
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Bouse.
Did you guys get it? Why did I get it?
So
we're not technically supposed to say that we got it, but whatever. Who cares?
No. We're not supposed to leak any information or share any screenshots about it. We can say we got into it, but we can't share any information about it.
What the fuck?
Why
did I get an invite?
Because you didn't play Diablo Immortal. That's why.
Well, okay. So
I played like a second of it.
This is what their post says. The blue post on it says if you want to be selected for the beta, they used the data on who spent the most amount of the end time in D2, D3, or Diablo Immortal. I call bullshit. I think they gave it to people who spent the most money in Diablo Immortal. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Because for me, I've found that everybody that has a beta code is somebody that spent at least over $500 or more in Immortal. So, anyways, pretty excited to try that out.
I'm so sorry, Amanda.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't share what will be in the beta to other people until like a certain point.
But we can play together.
We will be playing together, and as soon as we can talk about it with people, we will. But I've never been invited to a closed beta, like one of Blizzard's closed betas. So I'm pretty fucking excited because I'm like one of the biggest Blizzard nerds. I'm like, why do you all never select me for betas? Like I spend all of my time on your games and you don't choose me, you fucks. So pretty excited about that. I haven't really been playing anything else though. I've ditched mobile gaming completely for the most part. I was playing Immortal, but I quit.
Yeah, I stopped playing.
Yeah. Okay. So since we're talking about games, Immortal, like, and is JT still going to come on the show? By the way,
until he gets a microphone, I'm not inviting him on here.
I don't want to trash. I don't want to trash the game, but it's definitely not okay. I think that they definitely did a shit job of implementing anything that would capture a person's desire to play the game in the end game. I think there are mobile games out there that are infinitely more well thought out, and upon the launch had just way more content, way more to do other than just swipe your card. So they came out with a new patch for Immortal, and the big part of the content patch, there's 3 things. Number 1, they released the Castle of Sidonia or Sigrenar or something like that. I don't really get it. I mean, it's filled with bugs. It's filled with bugs. All I've seen is people complaining about it not working properly. And essentially what they're doing is even though everybody in the game, and I mean, when I say everybody, I would say like at least 95% of the people that are vocal about the game have complained about warbands. They say that warbands are not fun. They find it to be terrible. So what does Blizzard do? They make everything that they're released through, you have to do this with your warband. Like, it just seems so fucking tone deaf. Like, nobody wants to do warband shit. Like, I don't think I've met a single person on there that was like, yeah, warbands are cool. Like, everybody was like, dude, just eliminate this shit. And so they just decide, well, we're just gonna like put everything in the warband. So
yeah, did you want more warband? Because you get more warband.
Yeah, like it's crazy. So the new castle event was supposed to be like you go in there with your boys, you defend the castle against a horde of enemies, like big fucking deal. Like that's your big content patch release. Like, you open up a new zone and all you got to do is just stand there and shit comes at you, and that's like supposed to be what keeps me paying to play. Like it just wasn't enough. Anyways, Immortal, it was an 8 out of 10 at the beginning. Current Chef Crondo review, 2 out of 10.
It's a fair assessment.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I mean, I logged in because I got the new. I finally got my new iPhone, so I was like logging in to see what the
14.
Yeah, so I wanted to see how it plays. It plays pretty
Yeah.
well, but I was like, I'd logged in. I was like, I don't care anymore. Like,
Yeah.
and it's
You
like,
mean you don't want to do the same thing you were doing a month and a half ago?
no, I mean, if they had they come out with this update like a month or two in, as opposed to 4 months in, then it might be better.
This should have
but-
been the first content patch they released because there's nothing to it. I'm pretty sure they had all this shit teed up to go. They just held it back because they were having trouble launching the game in China, where that's the real audience they wanted to milk.
Yeah, I mean, I think the game's gonna be fun to come back to in like a year's time. But until then,
Yeah,
like,
probably.
I'll try it, but I'm not really looking.
Dude,
forward to playing it.
this game, okay, and I wish I could go back in time and slap myself because I'm pretty sure that I stated that this is not supposed to be a placeholder for Diablo 4, but it is clear to me that this game is nothing more than a placeholder for Diablo 4. Like, it is literally just to give people that are like Diablo 3 phenoms like something to do that's different from Diablo 3.
Oh, 100%. I mean, we kind of said that too. So
Yeah,
there's that.
and I was trying to lie to myself and help myself feel better about spending money on it. So
Look, I don't have any regrets spending money on the game. It was fun. Had a lot of fun with it. It's just, the nice thing about this is we don't have that what's that terminology called? Where like you're just like you spent money on it, so you have to keep playing it because of like sunk cost fallacy.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
we don't have
Yeah.
a sunk.
Like we did in MSF.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just like you just feel like you're obligated. So, but I will say is I have started playing more mobile games, and I've actually really.
Oh my god! I
enjoyed-
thought for a second there you were about to say like, "Well, I have started trying out Marvel Strike Force again."
No.
I swear to God, I thought that was about to come out of your mouth, and I was going to be like, "Charlie, I am on the way up there to slap you. Like, I'll be there shortly."
No, I've been playing a lot more Survivor IO, which is
Oh, okay,
I
that one's okay,
love
yeah.
that game.
That's a very
Um,
casual, friendly game.
That
I
is a
think.
very casual and very free to play friendly game, which I
Yeah.
am a huge fan of because they're very like if you want to spend money you can, but it's not required.
I got to
like-
try Vampire Survivors because you
Vampire
guys
Sur-
both have
It's
recommended
fun.
that big
It's
time.
very fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's $3 on
It's very
Steam.
fun.
Highly recommend. Dom talked about it first, and then we played it.
It's silly fun.
And then another game I've been playing is Legend of Slime recently, which is just
Oh, you were talking about that, yeah.
yeah, I put that in our Discord, which is discord.me/OGpodcast. If anybody wants to join, Legend of
Very-
Slime is just a really good. I don't know, it just feels kind of fun, like idle game. So I got to a point where I can't do anything anymore yesterday, so I just let it put it on my iPad, just let it idle all night long, and then I had a bunch of money and I could rank up to the next thing. I was like, okay, I'm done for today. I'm just let it sit on my iPad, grab a bunch of money. That's about it. So it's fun. I don't know, it's just something else to do. It's kind of cool. And then I'm back playing. What else? No, I was back playing Northgard. If anyone's ever played that game, that's a.
No.
It's like it's like a Viking strategic game. It's on
I've heard of
PC, but they ported it to iOS as well.
Are we prepared to talk about what's coming up? Because there's a lot of shit coming up that I'm prepared to talk about.
Yeah. Well, I'm not done talking about what I've been playing. I've actually been playing a lot of
Oh.
games.
Sorry, I'm just really excited to start talking about
Harry Potter.
beating you at Final Fantasy, but go ahead.
No. So with the, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Dealing
it's
with-
okay. I started talking
dealing-
about Final Fantasy. You got choked up. I know. Okay. Yeah. 3-1.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't wait to kick your ass in it. It's gonna be great.
3-1. It's coming, bitch.
It's gonna be 4-0, my friend.
You guys are funny.
No, but with the monthly games that are out right now. So if anybody who's listening, you have until tomorrow. No, you have until tomorrow which is Monday. We record these podcasts on Sunday. Unfortunately, you're not going to, if you're listening to us live at twitch.tv/OG podcast, then you'll be able to understand and get the forewarning. But if you're listening to after the fact and you haven't downloaded this month's free games on PlayStation, which right now is Deathloop is one of the games on PS Plus. I've actually been playing that, and it's actually quite a lot of fun.
What's it about?
That is like a first-person shooter from Bethesda, where like it's one of the launch games they came out with for the PS5. I was like, this looks fun. I guarantee you this is probably going to go on. Well, it wasn't a launch game on PS5. It was like afterwards. I was like, this is probably going to go on PS Plus. So I'll just wait until it comes out on that. And I was right. And it's kind of like a time loop first-person shooter with a little bit of like, it feels a lot like Dishonored. For anyone who's played Dishonored, hold on 1 second.
Hutchu.
No, I'm like dealing with like bronchitis or something like that. So.
I filled it in for everybody.
Hutchu, yeah.
Hutchu.
But it feels a lot like Dishonored in terms of like the gameplay, the gun mechanics, all that stuff. I love Dishonored.
I forgot about that game.
It was fun. But yeah, I'm playing that right now, and that's on PS5. And also, for anyone who's never played Assassin's Creed Origins, that's also available on PS Plus. And Watch Dogs 2, and there's a few other indie games that are out right now. Which actually, there's one that just came out on that's available. It's called Spiritfarer. I've actually heard a lot of I've heard a lot of good things about Spiritfarer, so I'm excited to dive into that. It's just kind of like a very weird, odd game about death, but apparently it's really good. So I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a go.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about things coming up for next month for free games. But I'm actually just diving into my backlog of games I've been wanting to play from PS Plus that I've collected over the years. So I'm just going to start diving in. But
yeah, dive in, because you got like 1 month until you're going to be overloaded with shit to play.
Yeah,
pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
Soon, very soon.
Yeah,
lots of games.
Yeah, the Last of Us remaster came out recently. I think it was last week, actually.
I still get. Why is there a remaster for that game? How old is that game?
The game's it's old.
I don't.
What do you
Okay,
mean old?
truthfully, I don't know why. Do you know why they remastered it? Is because of the cult following they have. For
Oh,
that
also,
game.
isn't there a movie or show coming out?
There is a show coming out.
So I guarantee you, I bet you it's more so to get hype for the show.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Is it Pedro Pascal?
Yes.
Is that who?
Yeah.
That came out almost. It was 9 years ago. That game came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like 10 years is probably the min for remasters. In my opinion,
it looks pretty good, man. I mean, I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna buy it, but I mean, I watched the
I'll
guy.
Play it
that's
when it's
like
later. It comes out later.
Yeah, I watched the guy that's like the speedrunner for that game, and he like absolutely loved it. And that guy like lives on that game, so that's how you know that it's a good remaster, I guess. Because usually somebody like that will be up in arms if there's anything wrong with it. But that was, it looks phenomenal. I mean, it looks freaking great, which makes me think that if they ever do The Last of Us 3, it's gonna be badass, because with these PS5 graphics, it just looks sick. But as far as things that are coming up, in October, where is it? What am I getting in October? Oh yeah, Gotham Knights comes out in October.
How about that too?
October 21st.
What do we think?
I will be buying that. I don't know how balls deep I'm gonna get in it, but I'm definitely gonna be buying it because
I'm not a DC fan, so
I'm not a DC fan, but the game looks sick. Like it just looks sick. Like it looks like it's one of those games that
does look good.
Out.
It does look good, right?
Yeah. Apparently Overwatch 2 comes out, but that's going to be a huge flop. I know people are like,
what? It's like it's done at this point,
huh?
I think the game is done at this point
for Overwatch.
Yeah, is there even still an esports scene for it?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know about all that, but I mean, they're gonna try to jam it down people's throats. So,
for a minute, Overwatch was just.
Oh, it was everything, dude. Yeah. Oh, I mean, how many people made a career off of it, like XQC? I mean, like how many people became who they are because of that game, and now that game doesn't even exist to them anymore. What is this? Warhammer 40K, shooters, blood, and teeth.
Oh, so they're making like a Doom style Warhammer game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's actually really silly. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'll
I
probably
just
play
like
it.
the fact that they use blood and teeth with an F. Like they didn't spell teeth, you know?
Well, because orcs talk like like what would you like
Yeah.
English like ruffians.
Right.
They talk like this, and they say things like "tooth," and we gonna get 'em, boys. Like like
Trolls kind of have their own way of wording things, especially like in WoW. They Amon, you know, they kind of have like a Jamaican twist with like
yes, it's very it's
with
kind of like that,
Creole a
but
little
it's
bit,
like
you know.
it's like fucking it's hilarious. It's really what it's
Yeah.
very funny.
Yeah.
And so like
Forspoken
usually
comes out as well, I think.
like TH or F's in the Warfare
Forspoken's
world.
January 24th. Okay, so November is going to be the month. Okay. So November, you've got God of War Ragnarok on the 9th, and then
That's a
Tactics Ogre
month away.
Reborn.
It's a month
Tactics
away.
Ogre Reborn on November 11th, which I don't know, like anybody that's a Final Fantasy Tactics nerd, you're gonna bust your nut over Tactics Ogre Reborn. Because Tactics Ogre wasn't actually released in the US, and it was the Super Nintendo equivalent of Final Fantasy Tactics. Like the people that made that game, that's the same studio that worked on Tactics Ogre. So, and then towards the end of November, the 18th is going to be Scarlet and Violet, which I plan to get into as well.
Yeah.
So,
I wish it was easier to the Switch. It's kind of annoying because of the way the audio output works.
You also, well, do you have a capture card?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's still annoying. It's like you have to like run
it's
it
annoying
through
because with the way that my mixer works is I have an optical output to go into the mixer, but you can't have an optical output on the Switch.
Right.
So the stream can hear my audio from the game, but I wouldn't be able to. There's like some kind of weird thing. I think I can buy like a splitter or something. It's very strange, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about those games that are coming up. There's a bunch of other stuff that's coming out, but I guess like I just don't have any interest in it. Goat Simulator 3.
Sonic Frontiers. Is that a new
Sonic
game?
Yeah,
Sonic Frontiers
awesome.
it does look cool. I mean, it's definitely, if you're a Sonic fan, like I would highly recommend checking it out. I have definitely looked at a lot of the videos.
It's like an open world Sonic game.
Yeah. It looks like what was the one on
Stan was talking
Dreamcast? What was the one on Dreamcast that first came out? It was like Sonic is it Sonic Legends or something? I don't know. There was a game. The first game that came out on Dreamcast was kind of like an open world Sonic game.
Interesting.
Yeah, but not really like the equivalent of what a modern day open world game would be.
Yeah. What is an open world these days? You know what I mean?
I feel like all the games are open world.
Fucking Diablo is about to go open world. Like,
yeah, dude. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cool, man.
I want information on that game. I want to be in the fucking closed beta that we're apparently not allowed to talk about that you guys talking about.
Let's talk about
well, we're not. It's not that we're not allowed to talk about.
Apparently, you said earlier that the email said you're not supposed to talk about it.
No, it says you're not allowed to take any screenshots of it.
Why don't you just confirm that you're not getting us in legal trouble?
I know for a fact. I've read the thing over and over again.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get screwed over.
This just in: Chef Crondo banned for talking about Diablo4 closed beta.
Hey, they don't know who I am. They don't know what my email address is.
It is Josh. No, I'm just kidding.
You on the whoa, bro?
Fucking narc over here, dude.
Yeah, come on, man. This guy's trying to get a leg up on me.
I know.
That's exactly what it is. It's all just to get you banned so you can't. Yeah.
Front page.
What's weird? This list I'm looking at, they don't even talk about the best game that's coming out on December.
Game.
Oh yeah, Stan. I was. There's our YouTube title. Yeah, we get Chef gets banned for leaking Diablo4 information. Yeah, you put that.
In. Chef is actually Edward Snowden.
I'm about to pull up his fucking email in a second here. Hold on.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should actually.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
No, we're joking, but maybe you should.
Hold on. December 13th, 2022. That's the real game that I'm looking forward to, which is Crisis Core. Final Fantasy Crisis Core.
Oh, do you know what? I am actually taking a week off before Christmas for work, so I am going to make sure that's included in that date for that release date. So
I'm sure you are.
You're going to stream it.
Yeah,
I'm sure you need it. I'm going to do a 24-hour stream.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I'm going to do it.
All right, what am I looking up? This
The
email?
race is, I don't know. Well, you tell me.
Let's
And
see,
yes,
what is my email?
and yes, Stan, I was playing Risk of Rain 2, and I really, really enjoyed it. I just bought it on PlayStation because it's a lot of fun. I played it on my Steam Deck. It was a ton of fun.
Oh, my Steam Deck. Oh.
Okay, where's this?
My
Where's this
Steam
email?
It's my
Tom,
Steam
he's
Deck.
unimpressed by Chris. I don't even know what Chris Core is.
So yes, he's unimpressed by it.
Insert Ashley silly face. Yes.
Okay, so it says. No, you know what? I'm not going to say what it says because
There you go. There's all the silly faces.
We'll
I need a
just say
collection.
we're good. We'll just say we're good. We're good. We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
Are we good?
We're good.
I don't know. I feel like since you're being less detailed on things.
No, I just don't want to read exactly what it says because it says not to share the email. So if I read
Technically, you'd be sharing the email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, does it say don't share the fact that you got this email?
No, doesn't say that.
Doesn't say that.
Does not say that. Does not say that. It says don't share this email. Don't share
it
the
says
URL.
on
to
stream.
submit
Give
your
out your
info.
social security code, your address, your date of birth.
Yeah, it says you do give your everything, all of your tax ID information to the Nigerian prince. You do
I am
do
the
that.
Nigerian prince.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
and
Imagine if that was a phishing scam. All these
Yo.
people. Oh my god!
That'd be a genius way to scam. It's just in. You got into the Diablo4 beta. You just need to send me all of your info.
Yeah.
I guarantee you some dude out there is going to be like, babe, I got in the D4 beta.
I'm not even
What's
gonna
your
believe
tax
it. I'm
ID
in.
number?"
That's such a good scam. If that's the case.
That's what we do here at the OG podcast. We think of all the ways to scam people.
Yeah.
Not really.
But really.
Yeah, scam you into listening to us idiots talk about fucking nothing for an hour.
Yeah, that's the scam. That's the real scam.
That's the fucking
real
scam.
Oh my goodness. No, we love all of you. I'm gonna go cough again real quick.
I'm going to go cough real quick.
This man a cough.
Which Pokemon are you getting so I can get the opposite one?
I don't remember. It's the one that looks cooler.
How am I supposed to know what your definition of look cooler is?
Because I'm right on everything always. So
Well, I know you. Okay, well, how does that help?
on.
How does that help me to make any kind of?
Oh, well, wait a second.
No, it's just dead air.
Which is the fucking? I don't remember. I don't remember.
Dom seems unimpressed by Crisis Core.
Yeah, we just said that like 3 minutes ago.
I was over here in my my quest to make sure that I didn't get banned for posting this or making a comment about I got into a beta.
Yeah. Yeah, I did the same thing, BD. I was like, oh, here's the acceptance email. And I was like, yes. And I was like, oh, wait, no. It says don't share this email. So I was like, okay, I gotta make sure I delete that. So I did this. I did the exact same thing. So I was excited for it. And I was like, oh, yeah. But either way, I'm looking forward to that. I just need, whenever D4 actually comes out, I need to beat all the games I'm playing because I won't play nothing else but that.
Yeah, same.
So I'm not even gonna go for trophies. I need to be done. Although I probably will buy it on PS5 to be able to get trophies for D4, but I will. That I know for a fact that it's not gonna be like a Marvel Avengers where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna get it on both platforms. I'm gonna play. It's gonna be my next game. And it's just like it ends up sucking. Like D4 will most likely be the game that I play for a very long time.
How we got talk? How we
Make that the YouTube title. Do not make that.
Oh my god, do it.
For the love of God, do not make that.
Do it. Clickbait intensify.
I was like about me like wanting to get. No, I didn't see the chat until just now. Yes, that's gonna be the title of this episode.
How we talked about fucking Google Stadia shutting down? Isn't that crazy?
That the funny part about it is that was new news, and it was such a non sequitur that we're like, oh yeah, that's just like okay, whatever.
I thought it was done already at that point. You know what I feel bad for it? Like I saw a crazy post on Reddit about some dude who has like, or no, was in the Discord.
No, you're talking about the Red Dead person?
Yeah, that poor motherfucker. Dude. Begging him to go cross platform because he had like 2,500 hours or something.
6,000.
Okay, how was that even possible? How many hours are in a year?
The game's been out
That's a
for
lot of fucking hours, dude.
He just leaves it
Like, is
on.
the
So
game
there's
that good?
8,760 hours in a year. So okay.
Been playing
How
for
good
2
is
years.
Red Dead 2?
I mean, it's so good that I haven't actually beat the game.
Oh shit. Well, there's only so many ways you could see yourself walking slowly through a snowy forest before you're like, okay, I'm done. It's like too cinematic. The game is. That's at least what I heard the complaints were. I never played it. It's a lot of just like pushing snowy branches out of your way as you're walking. I don't know. I just heard that it was like too cinematic.
Yeah,
There's
I
too
mean,
much of that shit.
yeah, I mean the cinematic horse stuff is cool the first time you do it, but when you realize that, oh, I can't actually fast travel anywhere and I have to wait 15 minutes to get. That's why he's got 6,000 hours because he's waiting half of that time just on his horse, just trying to get somewhere.
Shit.
So I'll probably have to go back and play it. Which, by the way, Don, did you ever receive my copy of D3's still at your house on disc? Now he's gonna go look.
I'm curious.
See, if I don't ask him now, he'll forget. He's like, "Oh yeah, let me go just check," and then he doesn't do it, and then doesn't get back to me.
What? Remind me what Stadia was. Was this like Google's console?
Google was their cloud console, essentially. Are you looking at it live? Okay.
If I don't do this now, I'll just forget about it.
That's what I literally just said. That if he doesn't do it now, he will forget about it. Oh yeah, I forgot about that PlayStation bag.
What is this? Diablo 3?
Yeah, I have it on disc, and like I wanted to actually play it on PS5 because they made a PS5 update for it, like a version of it.
What's this thing open at? Oh, in the back.
At some point, you gotta say screw the side quests and beat it. Yeah, that's why I never played Red Dead 2, and that's why I never played Ghost of Tsushima, because they were games where
I love Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, I know. I know they were both phenomenal games, but I just knew that myself as someone that's like, I have to complete all of the quests. I would never have been able to complete the game because it's just like infinite number of side quests.
No games. Or
Really?
no Diablo 3.
Oh fuck, where is it? I gotta go look for it then. What games did I give you? I don't even know.
Got Bloodborne, which will never see the light of day again.
What?
What is Bloodborne?
Infamous.
One of the best games of all
sorry.
time.
Second Sons, Little Big Planet 3, Killzone Shadowfall, God of War, and Spider-Man.
Got it. I thought I gave you
Did
some 3,
you?
but I can't
Is it a
remember. I guess not.
steelbook version of Bloodborne?
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. Chef's like,
That cool?
I want that steelbook.
Take it. I can mail it to you.
So,
it's my game.
Yeah,
so,
I'm saying
you want to?
Yeah, I'm saying I'll mail it to you.
don't
What are you
even-
talking
don't-
about?
You don't even need to put up $50 on. You can go ahead, Dom. You can go ahead and mail that back as my trophy for beating him at Crisis Core. I'll just go ahead and take that now.
What am I? Wait, what?
No, I'm just teasing. I was just bullshitting.
There's other zippers in here.
Check the other zippers.
about
I'm
busted
pretty
a nut
sure I
over
gave it
that?
to you, but it's
How
like
about
I
busting
don't
a nut
remember.
over that Bloodborne?
This is a nice
steelbook?
book bag.
I've never seen a Bloodborne steelbook before. You kind of just blew my mind. Now I have something. I
Oh,
have to look
steelbooks
for.
are great. I used to collect steelbooks. They're good.
In my opinion,
Those
if
are good
you're gonna-
headphones too. Those are good headphones.
if
For
you're gonna
for
collect,
those who are listening to the podcast, if you go to twitch.tv/OG, actually, if you go to youtube.com/OG Overachievers podcast, what did it end up being? I don't remember what it was.
Are you having a stroke?
I just yes
You
to the
smell
goat,
burnt
and
toast.
then the
You
screwdriver.
You smell burnt hair.
The screwdriver said that the plug-in doesn't work. That's fine. My vacuum cleaner just says that.
Flavum.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So I have it somewhere. I got to look for it.
You
'Cause I
got it
definitely have
somewhere.
Gotcha.
It ain't here.
Hey, did you guys see my my new treat to myself?
Is it a tray you not meowing? New chair? You gotta have a good chair. You gotta have a good.
Miller.
Yeah, I
not
have a
just
you
I have a
know-
Herman Miller.
There's one thing I can tell the world: you gotta have a good ergonomic chair.
Yeah, the Hermans are where it's at, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They're
Like, I had to get it.
expensive, but yeah.
Get busy chairing or get busy dying or get busy
Worth-
having a bad back.
Worth every penny. Finance that shit because your boy is not going to just go and drop $1,500 on a new chair. But it was definitely worth it because I've been sitting in this thing like all week, and it definitely makes a drastic difference. Because I had one of those squeaky gamer chairs, and
Gamer
I
chairs
wanted-
aren't good. If anybody want to hear like a hard truth, like gamer chairs are terrible. That you want to talk about
Yeah.
a scam? That is a scam.
They are. They're a massive scam, dude. Like I would suggest to somebody that getting a normal office chair is infinitely better than
Infinitely.
getting a gamer chair.
It is such a joke. Gamer chairs are the fucking worst. It is insane. What a racket, dude.
Like the funny thing is that they put that pillow there to make it look like, oh, this is aesthetic. You don't really need this thing.
100%.
And then like 6 months later, when you have major lower back issues, you're gonna be like, oh wait, that pillow was there for a reason, and it's not even the right kind of pillow
Yeah.
to actually support someone's lower back in the first place. So like, I mean, I'm a victim of it. I fuck myself up on one of those things because I still have it over there. They're good if you're gonna sit in it for like an hour, 20 minutes to an hour.
They're not
you
good
know?
to sit in for that long either. Like
Well,
I've
I mean,
had 2 gamer chairs. I've gotten rid of all of them.
It's true.
Both of them.
yeah. I mean, well, I will get
All of
rid
them,
of.
both of
Sorry,
them,
I
it's the
keep
same
pointing.
thing.
I keep pointing over there because it's on the other
Yes,
side.
because
of my
we can
room,
see
but-
through your screen, like
Yeah,
your
yeah.
eyeballs.
Of course, yeah. So, but yeah, it's over there, just currently acting as a secondary closet. Yeah.
Anyway, all
Don't
right.
buy gamer chairs. They
Oh my
suck.
God, chairs.
Don't buy gamer chairs. Yeah, hot take. Don't buy them. They're not good.
And say hello. Say hello to the newest member of the Pusheen family.
Mallory used to be
Spooky-
really into Pusheen and
Spooky
stopped.
season,
I should get her a spooky Pusheen.
dude. Look at it. He's got like a fluffy tail and everything.
It's cute.
My dogs would just go nuts over that thing.
Oh,
It's
I'm
cute.
sure. I'm sure. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
first thing to go would be that tail, and then it'd be that.
Well, this
pumpkin,
thing,
that ghost.
this thing would be gone because it's just like being held on by one single stitch right there.
Yeah.
So, who would kill it first? Would it be Archie or Ronan?
No, Ronan would destroy that thing immediately.
Is Ronan the terror?
He's the chewer of the group.
Oh,
Anyway.
Ronan.
Yeah, I think that's our episode. Remember, we've recorded this 2 weeks as of today.
Oh, were you saying that to me?
I think
For both of you, you both have the same thing. Of just like, didn't we
Who are
record?
you? What's
like-
your name again?
Didn't we
Do I know
record?
you?
Huh?
What's the Overachievers game podcast?
Apparently, Squadcast doesn't know me, even though I logged
No.
into the account and said I'm not the manager. Wait,
Dude, Squadcast doesn't know who anybody is. Squadcast doesn't even know who their own CEO is.
Squadcast is fucked up.
Squadcast. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming out. We are the Overachievers Gaming Podcast. You can find us on Instagram, og.podcast. Our Twitter is overachieversp. Our website, ogpodcast.fm, where we get this episode and every episode where we talk about what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, a little bit of gaming news, and a whole lot of ranting about
A
nothing.
little bit of gaming news, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
Little bit.
So, yeah, and then
Little bit.
we've been we're actually posting on the Instagram. So we've just been doing a bunch of reels.
You want to see me look like a fucking idiot? Go on the Instagram.
I've been taking notes for this episode. So
Yeah. What dumb shit I say this one for?
all
the
of the dumb
Instagram?
shit.
All the
What-
dumb
What
shit.
we got? Give me a headline. Give me like a quick one. What'd I do that we're going on there? What's going on there?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Josh to go back and review it on Frame.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go back and review.
Seeing what dumb shit I fucking said or did.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
guys
it's not
want
gonna
to
just be
hear
you. It's gonna be
Ooh.
me too.
I
No,
actually do want to hear about the new MSF drama. I love
But
MSF
do it
drama.
now. Do it now, BD,
Wait,
so we
whoa,
can
whoa.
talk about it and why it's
Yeah,
so,
what's
so
the
dumb.
Who's got MSF drama?
OSU
OSU.
always has that. He
So-
always is DMing me like, you hear about the shit. Like,
Bro,
That's-
isn't
OSU 's
it, isn't it
the
amazing?
biggest
that the-
gossip girl ever.
Isn't it amazing that the game has been around this long and they still like people still give them money? People still make a living off that
Yeah,
game.
people like, hey,
This is
there's a lot
insane
of
to
things
me.
that don't make that, in my opinion, don't make sense to the world. If one of them being still liking MSF, but in my head, this life is tough, right? And whatever little pleasures help you get through this mortal coil, take advantage of. If one of those is a dumb fucking game like MSF, that's all. Do it. Whatever. I play with toy soldiers.
It is a good game. It just
I play with toy soldiers. Like
I wouldn't say
I
it's a
can't make
good
fun
game.
of. I can't make fun of anybody. Like I play with plastic toy soldiers. You know what I mean? I can't
That
say
don't
shit
even
about.
articulate.
Well, I'm sorry.
I want to hear the new drama, but I
What are you
haven't.
saying?
He's
You saying
not
articulate?
posting it fast
Huh?
enough.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I magnetize the arms, bud.
Did he post it in the?
Oh, I
Discord
heard
mention?
the click.
Did it click?
Did it click again? Ooh, how did you magnetize the arms? Super glue.
Wait, so they dropped a new patch that completely broke the game.
So yeah, you get to drill in. I put a magnet in there, super glue it, and then
So he said they dropped a new patch that completely
Whoa.
broke the game. Couldn't even use the find button. All kinds of problems. then left for a week to do a game jam.
What is Game Jam?
It was a good. Oh, sorry. So people were pissed that nothing was fixed.
Sounds
Wow.
pretty classic.
Yeah, honestly, that does not sound uncommon of them. I mean, do you
Sounds
remember what was it
pretty
that they did?
classic.
They did something like that where they dropped something and then they were like, "All right, guys, we're just gonna be gone for the weekend. Sorry
Good
about
luck."
you."
For some reason, they love to do updates on Fridays, and every single
They don't work, yeah.
Well, the problem is, like, every single person that I've ever talked to who's like in any sort of engineering, they do not do releases on Fridays or Mondays because, like,
Yeah,
it's
because
ju-
your
it's-
whole weekend is gonna be shot to shit.
yeah, because there's no support for it. So it's like releases are Tuesday through Thursday, because you like if something goes wrong, you can fix it on Friday, and people are still getting into the office from Monday. It's just like what?
So BD says that a producer tweeted that if you're mad about the jam, maybe go outside.
Yeah, you
that
fucking
that
nerds made me
that
go
is
outside.
that is not the play. I mean, that is something that I would probably say, but that is not the play when you're on the fucking development team. Like you
Go
can't do
touch
that.
grass, guys. Go
Yeah,
touch some grass.
That's what I would say, some shit like that. But that is like that. No.
Oh my god. Wow. Well, I'm
Thank you
glad
for
we don't
asking
play
for
that game. I've
Jordan.
actually wondered what happens if I just log in with my old Apple ID. And
I can't even log in if I want. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't even log in.
I mean, I sold my account, but still, I don't know. I tried to disconnect my Apple ID. I don't know if it did or not, so you never know.
That's illegal. They might come back and ban your account.
Go touch grass
Go
is what
touch
everyone.
grass.
Amazing. That's
That's
so
funny.
good. Anyway, MSF drama is always a fun time.
I'm so glad I don't play that game.
Yeah, I don't even know what that game's like anymore. I think I played it in. I logged back in February. Maybe I'll log back again this February, so then it's another year gone because I haven't played it in a year and a half. So, I'm not surprised. I mean, that whole game is based on like, I don't even know how. It's just so silly.
They had to release
Chess drama. What is this
7
chess drama?
some guy, Magnus Carlsen.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever, got caught cheating.
accused. No, he didn't get
Accused
caught
of
cheating.
cheating.
Magnus, he's not the cheater. Magnus Carlsen is like one of the world's best chess players. And there's one dude that apparently has cheated before or something,
How do you
and they
cheat
started
at chess?
playing at like a tournament. Chess is now one of the biggest esports in the world. Fun fact. So we can make fun of it, but it is one of the most watched.
Queen's Gambit was a
esports.
great show. I love that show.
Would you say it was a great show?
Queen's Gambit.
What does that do? What does that do? Oh, well, anyway.
Because it's about chess.
It's around
Sure,
chess.
but I mean, how does that do with esports? Okay, well, so apparently they started playing in a tournament, and like turn one, the dude did something, and Magnus Carlsen was like, "This is weird," and then forfeited, and then says he'll never play this guy again. I don't know how you cheat at chess though.
I know. How do you cheat at chess?
I don't know.
Do you just be
How
like,
do you cheat at chess?
you just be like, I'm gonna put a magnet in the thing so it can't get knocked over. Like, how do you? What? What is?
Stop it! No. Stop it!
I don't. How does that even?
Dude, what?
I
Stan,
don't even.
hold
understand.
on. Stan doesn't make up shit like that. There's no way that he just made that up. Like that
It's-
must
no.
actually be something that he was accused of.
What? What does?
Wait, BD said the same thing. Who would ever think there would be an anal remote control anal beads?
What?
Wait, hold on.
For what?
What? What?
Oh my god.
What?
What does remote control anal beads have to do with?
Oh my god, it's real. It says, oh wait, no, this website is called comicsands.com. There's no way that this is real. BuzzFeed, the anal beads cheating conspiracy about chess player cheating allegation.
What does having to put anything up your butt have to do with cheating?
A conspiracy theory about a
Outside
player
of-
using vibrating anal beads to cheat has rocked the world of professional chess players for weeks. But the
What?
serious allegations are just as eyebrow-raising. In a shock upset, 19-year-old Hans Niemann from the U.S. defeated 31-year-old world champion Magnus Carlsen from Norway on September 4th in the Sinkfield Cup, a $350,000 tournament in St. Louis. Carlsen withdrew from the tournament the following day. The first time he's ever dropped out of a competition. Tweeted a video of Portuguese soccer manager Jose Mourinho saying, "If I speak, I am in big trouble." Blah, 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 blah. Fellow chess grandmaster Eric Hansen jokingly suggested during a stream on the Chess Bra Twitch channel that someone must have used a vibrating sex toy to wirelessly signal to Neiman what moves he should make. The joke made it to Reddit, Anarchy Chess,
This is the
and then
dumbest shit I've
spread to
ever heard in my life.
Twitter.
This is the dumbest this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Although the
in my
goofy
life.
conspiracy theory has been an entertainment distraction, the actual cheating allegations against Neiman have genuinely shaken chess enthusiasts.
How do you cheat? What, use it just to tell someone else tell you what to do? Like through a robot?
I still need to know. Yeah, I
Computer
still need to
program?
know what. Yeah.
Two vibrates is left. One is right. 3 is forward.
Analysts have chimed in to say they find Neiman's recent gameplay unusual, but there's no publicly available evidence that he cheated in his in-person games.
We're gonna need to check your butt now. Drop drawers.
So that's it. I don't know. So I guess that's the story. That's how it ended up being like that. So I don't know. I guess like the allegations are in jest, but there's nobody that can either disprove it or prove it.
That's
how do you cheat? But like, how do you cheat at chess?
Dude,
the internet it's like it's based on your skill.
They're saying that someone was giving him. I mean, well, I'm assuming here, but if somebody was wirelessly vibrating the beads from somewhere else, and that means that they would be giving him like information on what moves to make. Which again, yeah, like how that works out, I don't know, but yeah, that's he went from being like the 47th rank and suddenly became really good almost overnight. That's why there are allegations. A formal investigation got launched earlier this week into all of it. Running the moves through a computer and then feeding him the moves. Yeah. I mean,
maybe.
So this started out as what sounded like the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard, and it actually is it's a real thing. I guess like they're gonna also in post-match interviews, he couldn't even explain his thought processes. Well,
maybe he's just super
anal.
Oh, that was a good one. I was gonna say special because we can't use the R word anymore.
Super anal.
That's funny. What a time to be alive.
Oh, okay. Well, that's I guess that's a good story to end the podcast on about video games this week, right?
You know,
anal beads to remote to phone in some chess moves.
That's so funny. That's so fucking funny.
How do you cheat at the biggest esport in the world? Wear anal beads.
Insert joke here. Get it?
Today you learned on the OG podcast.
On the record to reflect, if anyone hears this, we did not come up with this theory. It is not on us. We read this from someone in chat.
Yeah,
and on the internet.
These are not things that I
have this dude come back and sue us later.
These are all alleged allegations, by the way. None of this is factual or real that we know of or we can speak of.
That's so funny. What a time to be alive, y'all.
When they tightened security and used more metal detectors, he went back to being not good. See, it was anal beads. Okay.
He also said like weeks.
I have so much content to cut now. I don't know. Can we even put that on Instagram? I have no idea.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
You can bro. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Yes.
Talking about anal beads? Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you definitely.
Maybe let's not. Maybe let's still. Maybe still just for the integrity of the stream, we don't do that.
I can
integrity for us. Come on.
I would like to think that we have some integrity. I would like to.
If somebody already was, concerned about us cursing too much, now we're just
cursing
like, oh, let's do anal beads now. That's great.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, this is no known advantage to using anal beads to help platinum games. But you know what? Damn it, I'm gonna try.
Do it.
He's gonna try.
I'm not shaming you.
Hey man, that's what you're into. You
that's what gets you the platinum. All that matters is winning at this point.
Why do you think I have so many platinums?
You know what? You might need the anal beads to get to go 4-0. So whatever competitive advantage you need, go
I
ahead.
really appreciate how much shit talking you do, Chef, on the platinum race, because I like others like the wheelhouse.
Oh, there's gonna be a wrestling promo. Don't you wait. Don't you worry. You wait patiently.
I will
There
not
will
wait
be a
now.
wrestling
Thanks,
promo.
bud. Now there will be no waiting.
I've been studying them. I've been watching Mean Gene. I watched one with Macho and
Cream of the crop.
yeah, no,
Cream of the crop.
who was the other guy that was his tag team partner? Why can't I think of it right now? It was
Which one? He had multiple. The Ultimate Warriors was him and
that was it. The Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, I watched one where it was him and the Ultimate Warrior.
Was him and Ultimate
Oh,
Warrior,
God,
and
dude,
then who was he with? Who was it? We did the
Dude,
whole
honestly,
thing.
though, I think The Rock might have been the best creative genius when it comes to doing the wrestling promos, or one of the greatest. I will
Easily.
say, like I mean, I don't know that you could say the greatest is any.
It's funny.
That
My Mats is Ultimate Warrior, Ultimate Maniacs. Matt.
nice,
That's
nice,
funny.
nice.
I used to play
Yeah.
Magic on this, and I
I
lost my gamepad.
I don't know how I got on Twitter, and somehow, like, I guess like I'm in it. I followed one where it's like all wrestling promos, and like the other day it was Steve Austin doing a bunch of them. God, they're just so
What?
good, man. Like it.
What?
Oh yeah.
What?
They're just so good. I don't know, man. I mean, you could say all you want about the fact that it's a fake sport or it's choreographed.
It's real to me, damn it,
bro. I'm sorry, man.
That
those promos are enough to seal the deal for me. Like
it's entertaining. It's supposed to be entertainment first
and
and foremost, and it is truly entertaining.
Yeah,
it is.
The Rock,
so
though, man.
funny.
Some of his are just
what.
All right.
What?
Anyways, that's enough for
I
me.
tried to close this out like 20 minutes ago, but
Crondo
okay.
out. Shift
Crondo out.
That's fine. It's a good time. We like the tangent.
What's that? What's that, Atreyu? What?
Anyway, always a pleasure to have everyone listening to the podcast. Thank you all very much for coming out. You can find us on Instagram, OG.podcast, or Twitter's OverChiefersP. Our website, I already said all this stuff, so you know where to find us. It's ogpodcast.fm, TikTok.ogpodcast, and then like whatever.
Wow, you should pre-record that so you don't ever have to do it again.
It's more fun.
Press the button.
It's more fun. Oh, do I have that too?
You could literally change the sound.
That doesn't come through?
Bleep. It comes through.
Oh yeah, it's coming through.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah,
it doesn't come.
Idiot. You could literally change the sound of that to you press it and it just says you can find us over Troopers Podcast.
That's true. That's very true. I could just pre-record it and just like press the button and let it go.
Press the button. Yeah.
But then it takes all the fun out of me doing it live because you guys
but
interrupt me all the time. It's great.
No, we never interrupt you. What are you talking about? We are phenomenal.
That's a load of.
I've never interrupted you before.
I've never once interrupted you, idiot.
This is just what happens.
We have
what
fun.
happened. This is good.
We have fun.
We do have fun. Anyway, so thanks everyone.
I would
for coming
definitely never interrupt Charlie in the
You
middle of
literally just did it.
That's funny.
That was good timing. That was really good timing.
Very funny.
Oh man.
Sorry, Charlie. Get us out of here.
I don't know if I can.
Mute us. You
Here,
can mute us, can't you?
I'll give you.
Can you force mute us?
Let's find out. Can I? No, I can only pin you. Contain video. No, I can't do that. Anyway,
Thanks to Hang and Stan, OSU, Moofy Boo. I actually don't know who that is. Who's Moofy Boo?
Moofy Boo's long time.
Moofy Boo out here.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone. We'll catch you all in 2 weeks. 2 weeks this time. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Who are you? What's your name again?
Bash.
Wash.
Don't you ever. No.
Wash the Stampede. Wash the Wampede.
Watch the Wampede. All right. See you all later. Bye. Not old
Not
school.
old school, just old. Yeah,
You're
me and
old
you
school.
both, bud.
You are
Me
old.
and you both.
OG.
Okay, so now that we're not recording, let me share this email.
Hold on.
from-
No,
Well,
we're
we're
still
on
live.
Twitch.
We're still live. Jesus.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do it. Okay.
Oh, my
God.
God.
There's a bit. There's a bit.
All right. Who are we gonna raid?
I better get fucking beta access to Diablo4. I will freak the fuck out. I'm not even kidding you. I'll bug out. I work at Twitch. Give me beta. Give me beta. I wonder if I can actually do that somehow. I wonder if I can fucking use that to my advantage somehow.
Who is? I don't know who's all on my. Who's Catrez?
Tight.
Oh, somebody who I had followed before. I don't see anyone. don't see anyone online who is there. So, anyone have anyone? The raid? Who's in the chat? Just go spend $500 on Immortal real quick. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't see anyone. You know what? It's perfectly okay. Don't have to find anyone. Let's see. What's a random? What's the what? You know, I want to go to the
Stances Anna Cakes is awesome. She plays my favorite D3 class.
Anna Cakes. Okay. Raina Cakes. Patty Cakes. Oh, there's two N's. Hold on. Okay, sure. Anna Cake Live. We're gonna do it. So feel free to go hit that raid button.
I feel like I've seen this person before.
Slap that raid button.
And I'll go hang out in her channel right now and see you all
In 2 weeks.
On the flip side, on the
flippy
strip
floppies.
side.
On the flippy floppies. All right, see y'all later. Bye.
I got my swim trunks and my flippy floppies.
That's actually a pretty popular
making
YouTuber right now.